So in my opinion, it's better to kind of figure out where that threshold is and stay a little bit under it so that you're still gaining muscle, but you're not gaining fat. And I think the best way to do that is to kind of pick a Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to talk about how to gain weight if you are a skinny guy. I don't have this problem. I fucking get fat, personally. Like, I got to watch what I eat, which is one of the reasons I got into fitness in the first place, is because I was naturally kind of a fat kid. I was chubby. I don't have the best genetics, right? Like, I'm not a mesomorph. Like, I have to work out pretty hard to fucking not look disgusting. So, a blessing and a curse, I guess. But anyway, if you're a skinny guy, if you're an ectomorph, endomorph, whatever the skinny one is, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what foods you need to eat, or what I would recommend that you eat in order to get to gain weight. And I hate to break it to you, but the foods that you need to eat to gain weight are the same foods that you need to eat to lose weight, are the same foods that you need to eat to fucking fix any sort of health problem that you have, because there's only really a couple foods that you should be eating in general, really. You like, once we rule out processed food, once we rule out fucking refined sugar, once we rule out polyunsaturated fatty acids, once we rule out, refined, or what is it, enriched wheat flour, like once we rule out all of the modern day shit foods that most people eat, there's not much that's left. You're basically left with like fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, beans, and meat and eggs and dairy, I guess. That's pretty much what you're left with. And then from those foods, why don't you take a guess as to what foods you should eat to gain weight, right? Like, guess. I don't know. I'm like waiting for you to guess. You should eat meat and eggs. Shocking, I know. Like, what do you need to eat to gain weight? Meat and eggs. Oh my God. What do you need to eat to lose weight? Meat and eggs. Wow, crazy. In my opinion, right, the best foods for people to eat who want to gain weight, like skinny guys, you need to eat a lot of protein, and you need to eat fat, and you need to fucking work out hard. That's it, right? Like, how is this something people even don't know? I guess everybody kind of starts from zero in terms of knowledge. But if you're a skinny guy and you want to gain weight, eat meat. Eat fish. I don't know. Fucking eat chicken. Like, how do people not know this? The reason I'm even making a video on this is because I was doing keyword research earlier, because I have there's this like software tool that automatically makes YouTube videos for you based on keywords. And what you're supposed to do is you set up all of these, I don't want to call them like fake accounts. Like, you set up YouTube channels, kind of like not spam channels, but shell channels, I guess you could say. And you enter in keywords, and you enter in all these variables, and it'll make videos for you. And so how to gain weight if you're a skinny guy is like a fucking amazing keyword for some reason. And I was just reading that. I was like, how is this possible? Like, how do people not know this? But again, like I said, I guess it does not occur to everyone that what you need to eat is not one of the foods that is heavily marketed to you by the supplement industry or by the food industry. So I guess a better way to do this video would be, what foods should you not eat if you are trying to gain weight as a skinny guy? That's a better way to do it, right? So vegetables, I think vegetables are kind of unnecessary. I don't think you should eat them. Fruits, I don't think you need to eat fruit either. Really, sorry. Meat, you definitely need to eat meat, right? Beef, I think, is the best. You can eat chicken, you can eat fish, you can eat pork, whatever kind of meat that you want, liver. Eggs, I think, are also really good. I've seen a lot of anecdotal reports where people will talk about not eating the egg whites, right? So traditionally with bodybuilders, they'll say, throw away the yolk, eat the egg white. In my experience, I feel much, much, much better when I eat the egg yolk and throw away the white. From what I've read, it seems that the albumin, or it'll either lead to an albumin deficiency, or the albumin will leach out the biotin or something like that. Something in the egg white will like leach out some fucking key mineral or vitamin that you need in your body. So eat the egg yolk, okay? Now, it also depends on what you mean by big. Like, how big do you actually want to get? I'm assuming that most skinny guys who are watching this, you don't actually want to get fucking gigantic. You just want to get a little bit of muscle so that you look bigger. You know what I mean? Not, you don't want to be fucking Arnold. You don't want to be huge. You don't want to be like a jacked fitness model. You just want to be, if otter mode is right here, you want to be like a level up from otter mode, otter mode, Ziz, like in the middle there somewhere, right? Lean protein. In my experience, like, I don't think protein is that important, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't think that you need to focus so much on getting your protein. Oh my God, I got to get my protein and this and that. I don't think it is that important. I remember many periods in my life where I was fucking jacked and I was eating maybe 70 grams of protein. And I'm not a small person, I'm almost 6'1", and I was eating, 50 to 70 grams of protein a day. So like, where was that muscle coming from? I don't know. I not from protein, because I wasn't fucking eating any protein. So fruits, vegetables, unnecessary. Eat meat, eat eggs. Protein powder, I'm not a huge fan of protein powder, but the one benefit is that it's drinkable, sort of, right? You mix it with water and you drink it, and then boom, you just had, you can get 100 grams of protein if you want in a very short amount of time. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the whole protein overload thing. But anecdotally, people do seem to swear by that. So I guess that would be good. Other forms of drinkable calories I think are very good. If you can get your hands on raw milk, that's pretty good for you. But, in terms of like how to get big, if you're a skinny guy, you don't want to get fat. You know what I mean? So like, you don't want to, once you pass a certain threshold in terms of the amount of calories that you're eating, you're not going to be gaining any more muscle, you're going to be gaining fat. So in my opinion, it's better to kind of figure out where that threshold is and stay a little bit under it so that you're still gaining muscle, but you're not gaining fat. And I think the best way to do that is to kind of pick eat until you're full, pick the right foods, eat until you're full, and then just increase the intensity of your workouts. And that is a better way, in my experience, to modulate how big you get in terms of like your body's adaptation. In other words, better to increase the intensity of your workout and eat more as a result of you being hungrier, instead of fucking forcing yourself to eat more and kind of like working out a little bit, right? Like just force yourself to work out harder, lift heavier, lift with more intensity. This is a bad video. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Eat meat, eat eggs. Protein powder is okay. Things like peanut butter, I don't think you fucking need any peanut butter. It's too high in omega-6. Like, when you think of it think of it like this. You could either eat peanut butter or you could eat meat or eggs. Which is better? Not the peanut butter. Sorry. No, not. It's not the ideal type of fat. It doesn't have vitamins A, D, or K. It's too high in omega-6. It's not going to give you the same things that you need as eggs, for example, will give you. What else is there? Milk, I already said that. Yeah, just like the foods that you want to eat to gain weight are the same foods that you want to eat in any other situation. If you're having trouble gaining weight, you're either not working out hard enough, you're not creating enough of a stimulus response, you're not creating enough of a demand for a adaptation, I guess is the best way to put it. So work out harder, eat more natural protein and fat, and that's it, man. Fucking do some steroids. I don't know. It's pretty simple. Great video. Okay. I almost don't even want to post this one, but I'm going to anyway. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.